Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess, and today I'm going to be talking about drinking after your VSG. Not very healthy, I know, but if you're like me, that occasionally likes to have a drink, likes to have a night out, and enjoy, then I think this is a good topic to talk about because, it's life. So normally you are supposed to wait 6 months to about a year in before you have a drink, before you start drinking. As you all know, I had surgery 3 months ago. I did not wait. Do I regret not waiting? No, I don't, because I had a great night out. I enjoyed my margarita. I did keep in mind what I was gonna have for dinner. It was Mexican night, so I did not have the chips. I did not have the salsa. I did have the margarita. It was a jalapeno margarita on the rocks, with salt on the rim. Yeah, and it was delicious. It was so good. It was so good. And I really needed it. It was like a pre-Mother's Day dinner with my mother-in-law, with my sister-in-law, with my husband's aunt and my husband's cousin. So it was just us girls, and we had such a good time, and it was so nice to just be able to socialize. And honestly, I think that is probably such a huge adjustment that people don't realize. You don't realize how much socializing you do over food, over drinks. So I didn't want that. I didn't want the surgery to kind of hold me back from that. Not saying that it did or it will, but it is something that I was mindful about going into it. So my thought process was, I am going to have this margarita and I'm going to enjoy it. Okay? I'm going to take my time, which I did. I took my time with it. I did not eat. Again, I didn't have any of the appetizers. I didn't have any of the chips, the salsa, nothing else, because I figure these are the calories that I am drinking. Which is another reason why they want you to wait when it comes to drinking, because it's empty calories, which that is true. But I also think that there is a way for you to do it mindfully with the drinks that you decide to have. Obviously, we know beer is high in calories, plus the carbonation may not sit well with you. Me, the margarita sat fine, I'm not gonna lie. When I was doing keto before, I was doing everything low carb, as well as drinking when we did have nights out that we were meeting with friends. So my go-to drinks back then and now, is I would have vodka on the rocks with a little bit of club soda. I don't have that now because club soda has a lot of carbonation in it, and when you have this surgery, you are supposed to avoid carbonation, which I've been doing. So my go-to has just been whiskey on the rocks with a splash of water, and it's been great. It's honestly I've had a buzz or two, no problems in my stomach, and I have been spacing it out, just having water, my liquids, and if I'm going to eat, I do try to wait the 30 minutes so I can have something to eat, and it can be a piece of meat, or if we're at a barbecue, I'll have like a little plate of something, and I'll wait the 30 minutes, and then I'll have another drink or my water or something. But I have tested it. I've had a drink, and it does feel so nice to not have it consume your mind, like honestly, because I'm not going to stop drinking for the rest of my life. Absolutely not. I enjoy having drinks. I enjoy socializing with my friends, having a wine night, sugar-free wine, which now is becoming a thing. There's other options that you can do to enjoy yourself and not feel guilty about what you're doing. And I found that, and again, like when I was doing keto, I was losing weight and I was having a few drinks. You just have to be mindful with what you're drinking. And that's what I did. I don't regret it. I had fun. I didn't gain any weight. I actually lost weight. It's probably because I was dehydrated, but hey, it counts. Let me see what else I wanted to say. I am looking for before and after pictures. It's been a little difficult because I was, I was shunning myself from pictures. Anytime somebody would pull out a camera, I would hide. I would use my kids as shields. I would duck behind other people. So I've been looking for photos to kind of do like a before and after. It's been difficult, but I'm searching. I'm gonna have to search my husband's phone, because on my phone, there's a lot of face pictures, not a lot of body pictures. So that's another thing that I've been looking for, because I do want transparency, and I do want to be completely honest on what is going on. I've noticed that I've been losing weight in places that I didn't even know were fat. For instance, my feet. My feet have gotten skinnier. I didn't even realize that they had gained weight, but they did. So that's a plus. Let me see what else. I also wanted to talk about just feeling so good. Like, I know I've spoken about the energy before. The energy has been great. It's been top notch. I do some days have where my energy is a little low, but I know that's more my PCOS than anything. But another just thing that I feel great is that I mentioned before, my clothes are fitting better, but I'm just feeling, my clothes feel better. So like, I feel like going out now. I don't feel so self-conscious about myself that I don't want to go out. Like, I want to go out now. I want to enjoy life. Seriously, you don't even realize how much of a hermit you turn into when you don't feel good. It's really crazy. But I've been going out more. I've been taking the kids out, and just feeling good. Another, I guess, plus about this is that, having fun with my husband again. Before, it was causing problems. It was causing major problems. It was like, he would always want to, and I would always say no, and it got to the point where he was like, "You're my wife. I love you. You gave me 3 kids. Like, what's going on? Like, let's do this." And I'd be like, "Okay." And I just wasn't in the mood, didn't have the energy, didn't feel good about myself. If we did, I wanted the lights off. I wanted a tank top on. I wouldn't let him touch me here or there, because you're touching one of my rolls. It was not good. It was not good. And thankfully, I'm feeling better, and I think that he has also noticed it. I think that he is enjoying that plus side of this surgery. So yeah. So this is just like a small update of just like the good things that are coming, the good things that I'm enjoying. You have to enjoy life. It's so short. Like, you don't even realize how unhappy you are until you make the steps to put yourself first and really like focus on yourself. Because again, everything else in my life is good. I have a great support system, I have a great husband, I think that we have a great relationship, but I just was not happy with myself. And you need to be happy with yourself. You need to love yourself. And I am slowly discovering that again. I'm slowly discovering the girl that I was, with some changes, because everyone grows. And so far everything's been a-okay. So on that note, I am going to say goodbye until I guess next week. I'm going to see if I can find some pictures. That is my goal. I'm going to show you some before and some afters. I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of like my stats. So my highest weight that I have ever been was 225, and that was with my last pregnancy. So the day that I gave birth, I was 225 pounds. The lowest that I had gotten after my pregnancy, my last pregnancy, was 212. And that was with dieting, that was with exercise, that was with breastfeeding. Again, so that was like my lowest. When I went for my first consultation, I was weighing 212, and that was already with starting keto for months, finding out I had PCOS, taking metformin. That was the lowest weight that I had. When I went, they told me I needed to gain a few pounds because of my BMI was too low. It's too low, without having anything else. So I needed to gain a few pounds just to make sure that my BMI was high enough that I didn't need something else. Like, I didn't have anything else. I wasn't diabetic yet, even though I did have gestational diabetes. I didn't have high blood pressure yet. But again, all my numbers were going towards that. But I hadn't had them yet. I still didn't get those secondary diseases, illnesses, problems. So I did need to gain weight, and I did. So I gained a few more pounds. My BMI was high enough that I didn't need to have diabetes or anything else for my insurance to cover. So now I track it as I started at 219. I was at 219. I gained the weight to have the surgery. So really, I was 219 when I had my surgery, and now I am weighing 184, 183. It goes back and forth. So those are my stats right now. I didn't measure inches. I didn't measure anything like that, but those are my stats right now. So I'm gonna look for photos so I can do before and afters, but so far so good. See you next week.